Welcome into the Jerry Edwards Show here, and we're 3 games deep into the playoffs here, buddy. A pretty good feeling as last week Royce City was on the plate, WISD, cold, windy, but you did very well.
Yeah, our kids came out to play. We kind of got off to a little bit of a slow start, through the first quarter and a half, but then we turned it on. Ray busted off a big long run and stiff-armed that guy to the ground and really kind of built some energy into our team, into our fan base, and from that point forward, we kind of just got things rolling. Defense played well, held them to a field goal. They had an opportunity to go down and tie it 7-7, but our defense rose to the occasion, held them to a field goal there on a short field, and then offensively, we were able to put the ball in the end zone 2 more times before half. So went into half 21-3, feeling pretty comfortable about it. And so, the second half, we just kind of kept doing what we were doing. Built another couple touchdown lead and kind of cruised away with another playoff victory.
Well, the kids were having a blast. I'll tell you what. After the game with that goal ball and the fans showed up. They were huddled into a certain area, keeping warm there, but they were making some noise, weren't they?
Yeah, fans were great all night. Night Nation has been really good to us this year. We're expecting a huge crowd at McLean, and we're excited to kind of keep putting on a show for this area, for Central Texas. Kind of carrying the banner right now, and our kids are enjoying every moment of it, and coaches are too, and so should the fans. It's been quite some time since KISD school has gone this deep in the playoffs, and so we're excited to be carrying that torch.
30 years, I think.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, the last time I can remember going this far was the Ellison, and that was in the late 90s, so that's just me. I'm not sure about positive about anything for sure, but what's it been like around? I know it's really weird because you're out of school all week, and the kids still have to stay on that same pattern that you've had them on all year, the workout times and things like that. And I saw some kids just leaving as I came in, so we've already had that morning workout like you usually do.
Yeah, we try to keep it as normal as we can. Obviously the weather hasn't cooperated well with us this week, but it's been good. Monday we were able to go down to Waco Midway. They were gracious enough to open their indoor facility for us, and so we were able to get a really good quality Monday practice in. On Tuesday, the weather was fine, great practice, probably one of our best ones of the year. And then on Wednesday, it rained on us a little bit, but we were able to kind of get everything in that we normally do. We did flip our Wednesday and Thursday routine just because we were worried about rain on Thursday. But, I told the kids, there's been a lot of distractions this week, traveling to Midway, the weather. It's Thanksgiving week. Monday through Thursday, there may be some distractions, but Friday, it's business as normal. And our kids understand that, and they know that, come Friday, the routine ain't changing. We're going to load the bus. We're going to go to McLean. The venue might change, but our goals and what we're trying to accomplish and our execution needs to be on point. But we'll be ready to go.
Well, I remember standing back at the back of the group of all y'all when you're talking to them after the game, and we got a big loud roar when you said, "Hey, we're practicing on Thanksgiving," and the kids just lit up right then.
Yeah, that's every high school coach that coaches in the great state of Texas. I was told when I was early in my career that if you're practicing on Thanksgiving, you got a really good football team. And it's an honor, and there's a lot of teams that don't get that opportunity to be practicing this week. And we're one of 16 teams left in Division II. And there's not very many teams across the state practicing this week, and we're one of them. And so we've really, I've talked to the kids a lot about that honor and what it means to do that. But we're trying to strive to make a little history. Harker Heights has never won 12 games in a regular season, and they've never advanced past the third round. And so this provides us an opportunity to do that, to solidify us as the best team to ever put on the red and black. And so our kids have kind of been focused in on that this week. They want to get win number 12. They want to go to the fourth round, but we got to take care of a really good Spring Dekaney team to get there.
Spring Dekaney, tell me a little bit about them.
Really good football team. They came into the postseason 7-3, and they've won the last 2, so they're not sitting at 9-3 now. They beat Conroe Oak Ridge, and then they beat Cy Falls last week to advance to the third round. Defensively, they're all over the place. They swarm the ball. Got some good playmakers on that side of the ball. physical kids. Offensively, they got a quarterback that can throw it around, and a couple of receivers that are really good. Number 2, he's committed to go to University of Houston. And then there's a couple other younger kids that get in on the passing game as well. So we got to do a really good job. We got to pressure the quarterback defensively, and we got to be really good in coverage. Try to get some turnovers, some interceptions, some sacks. Put them in some 3rd and long situations. And then offensively, we got to recognize what they're trying to do defensively and execute that. We got to win some one-on-one battles. We got to get our run game going, and so. A good test for us tonight, but I think our kids are primed and ready for it.
Still one game at a time, right? Never look ahead.
No, sir. I mean, never looking ahead. It's day to day and play to play. You can't get too high, can't get too low. We got to make sure that we're focused up each and every play so we can execute to the fullest. And if you put enough good plays together, then we can talk about next week. But we got to take it play by play and game by game.
Well. Of course, as always, I give you the last word on the show. I know you're excited about all these fans coming up to watch Arkwright Knights at McLean Stadium on the big stage, taking on a great team, and we're expecting a victory out of your Knights, Coach.
Well, we're going to keep this thing rolling. It's a magical season, and the kids are having a lot of fun, and our fan base has been great, and so we're excited to be playing in a venue like McLean Stadium in round 3, trying to get to round 4, make a little history here at Harker Heights, but our kids have done extremely well, and they like collecting those gold footballs, and so do I. So we're going to do our best tonight and get after it for sure.
All right, Jerry.